What's going down, guys? Diva Tom here, and recently I've been playing a lot of Crysis 2. You may have seen my little mini edit, Crysis, with a Y and an I, and look what you see before you. This is Crysis 2 as you have never seen it before. Most people like to turn their graphics up to maximum on Crysis 2. I like to turn mine up to ultimate maximum, which means mixing textures and stuff. Yeah, I don't really know what happened here. Everything's sort of retarded, except for the armor module. The hive-like, I don't know what you would call it, that surrounds the HUD seems to work alright. My gun has disappeared for some reason. I can still fire with it. This isn't actually, like, you might be going, oh, he's just going to complain about Crysis 2. Not the case. I actually am really enjoying this game. The single player, that is. Not so much the multiplayer. The multiplayer would be pretty damn good if, well, not many people played online for some reason, which is a shame, and everyone's gone back to, like, Call of Duty and whatnot. So it means I always have a terrible connection, which isn't very fun. And, as you also saw, the spawns can be a little taxing, and, I don't really enjoy getting spawn killed right at the start of a match. But single player campaign, very, very fun. I actually not really following the story. A lot of first person shooter stories just sort of go over my head. Not that I'm lacking in the intelligence department to understand the story, just I don't really care. They're usually not the most exciting story. But I think most people are so concerned with graphics and all on this game. I know it's sort of ironic talking about the beauty of this game whilst you see, well, its flaws, but I don't know. It's just funny to look at. The graphics are actually are excellent. There's no doubt about it. It's Crysis. But what I really love about this game is the soundtrack and sound. I mean, after playing Black Ops, I'm sure you all know. Well, Treyarch don't really do sound too well. This game just sounds phenomenal. Phenomenal. The soundtrack is excellent, I love it, and every gun feels like it's actually shooting something, like, it's just like, pow, pow, pow. Oh, by the way, I sped up all of the loading screens and all that, because the loading screens can take about a minute. That's only when you're actually loading up the game. There's, like, pretty much no loading screens. Well, actually, no, there is. There's sort of the Call of Duty type loading screens between levels, but it isn't bad at all. It's just I actually am really enjoying this. I did borrow it from a friend. I didn't actually buy it, which is, well, it's not illegal. It's just not ethical, to say the least. Though, the question should be, should you buy it? I mean, I know it's not really... I know it's a bit late. I'm a bit late to actually get on board. But at this stage, if you want a decent single-player story, yeah, it's decent. Yeah, it's, really depends how much money you have. I'd say it's worth getting for the single player. If you're a multiplayer only person, woman or man, yeah, probably not. Don't bother. I'd actually say wait until this, drops in price. At the rate of all games going, all games will probably drop down to around 50% after. Oh, Dread Ace, haha, that's who I borrowed it off. As a friend. Yeah, pretty much all games drop down to 50% after like a year or so you can wait until then. Oof. This really I've never said the F word, have I? Not on YouTube. I'm gonna police myself with that. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Scheisenhausen. What was I talking about? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, every game just goes down to like 50% of its retail price when it came out, so I'd wait until then, except Call of Duty, which never goes down. Still got, like, Modern Warfare 2 for, like, $110 in Australia. Bloody EB games, they're ridiculous, aren't they, with their pricing and all that? They're only good when they have a sale, because their sales are generally, well, that's always funny. I always found it funny that, like, for their sales, like, especially Call of Duty titles, instead of charging $120, they'd charge, 100 to 90, which is what JB Hi-Fi generally does. Normally. Yes. Anyway, you can see I'm actually quitting the game and trying again to actually get it to work properly. I have a theory that it might be my, Xbox disc laser, because I've got a really friggin' old Xbox. I actually bought mine off a friend for $150 2 years ago. And yeah, well, you can see everything's working fine, and well, it's got pop-in textures and all that, but can you blame it? It's a high-end game. Yes. I actually keep on looking at my wrist to look at the time. I have no intention of finding out the time, though. It's a hair past a freckle, by the way. Yes, so wait until Crysis 2 comes down in price, or give it a rent, just for the single-player story. It's fun, because you feel powerful. I think that's about it, for this commentary. Until next time, people, I will see you later. Bye.